So Sunday, my mommy sent me a message and she was like, ooh, Sakina, excitement across my yard. Thousands of Jamaicans turned out for the funeral of former Prime Minister, Most Honorable Edward Seaga, who was the last survivor of the generation of politicians who led the country to independence from Britain in 1962. After a multi-faith service, which I respect greatly, led by 13 religious leaders, people walked to the National Heroes Park for the burial, which was accompanied by a 19-gun salute. Pakam, pakam, times enough. Seaga's wife laid a wreath along with political leaders and military officials. Current Prime Minister Andrew Holness remembered Seaga as a humble man and a champion for the poor.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of them calling Brother Eddie, our leader? You know that song?
Yeah, I just remember my father telling me a lot about Edward Seaga, you know, growing up because of all the things that, you know, he was known for and all of that. And I also remember now, you know, in my professional line of work where his contributions with NHT came up, you know, as a big thing. And that cannot go ignored at all. So he was a great leader, no doubt about it. Yeah.
So yesterday I had the pleasure of hosting a general meeting for the UDC. And it was only yesterday that I found out, forgive me, I didn't know, that it was Edward Seaga who had started the Urban Development Corporation.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic. So, you know, as much as politicians get dirty name, and sometimes them deserve it, they do a lot of, yeah, I said do.
Yeah.
They do a lot of positive, and that was one of the positives. So we remember him for the positives. Not that we're going to forget anything else, but when someone's gone, remember them for the positives.
Right, and he did do good stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's up next?
So,
Next.
the toll.
Yeah, it gone up down.
Oh my God, guys. Let me tell you something. The rates on the east-west leg of Highway 2000 are going to go up effective Saturday, July 6th. I'm only hoping now they put a car machine at every... Listen, because the new rates will apply to motorists traveling in all classes of vehicles. Now, the highest increase will be $110 for Class 3 vehicles that use the Vineyard toll, moving to $1,320. And the DJ is looking me in the side of my face like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, him obviously not drive that side of the world very often.
Class 1 vehicles that use the Spanish Town and May Pen tolls will see their rates go up by $10 each, with the prices moving from $170 to $120 respectively. Is so?
Yeah, from $160 to $170, and then...
Right, gotcha, okay.
And $220.
Right, so the $10 increase for those legs of the highway is the lowest of all the new price adjustments, okay? But it's still an increase.
You made a very good point.
Yeah,
like, them really should have a swipe machine.
They need a swipe machine there, because oftentimes you reach the toll for whatever reason, you realize, oh, me not have cash.
And sometimes you don't intend to take the toll, you know, and then you like book some traffic and you're like,
yeah,
toll, and then you're like, oh dear.
And then you scan the car for all the coins.
or you tag empty.
Exactly.
And you know, say you tag empty, and then
whenever people
see that, you know,
reverse. Can you imagine when you have a whole line of cars behind you, you have to ask everybody to know, come out the way so you can go try to tap it up in the office.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
but I don't think those rates are going to stop going up for now, guys.
I was going to ask you that. Like, when does it stop? Because
I don't think it's going to stop for now.
Will I one day have to pay $5,000 to go to the toll?
Maybe, depending on
well,
inflation.
Well, you know, I'm going to take the very scenic route, because...
All right, well, next up, a little bit of exciting news and something that I'll tell you my opinion on. The Church of England's first black female bishop, you hear that? Black female bishop has been appointed by Downing Street. Rose Hudson Wilkins, the chaplain to the Speaker of the House of Commons, was announced as the new bishop of... Okay, hold on a second. She was born in Jamaica and was introduced by Justin Wembley, the Archbishop of Canterbury, at a St. George's C of E school in Broadstairs, Kent. He described her appointment as groundbreaking and historic and said it was one of the most exciting appointments the church had made for a long time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want?
What?
I want this to become so commonplace that it's not groundbreaking and exciting.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I would like... when a black person or a female
a black
is elected,
woman,
no, either one, when they're elected to a post of high worth, I want that to be normal, so that we're like, okay, we elected this person, we're celebrating it now because it's a first, but I don't want it to be the first of each of these things for a long time.
Well,
I
they would
want to
have,
just-
for it to start, it must be a first. That's
Right,
the truth about it. You know
true.
what I mean? And I mean, any kind of ascension into a space that is higher in value for a black person, and I
A
said that
female.
a black person, a female, not only just female, but black woman. You know what I mean? Is a big deal.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, for whatever the worth is, I'm happy for her.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
We love you, man. I will make it worse. She's a Jamaican.
Your answer?
The fact that she's a
Yes.
yardie make it 10 times better. All right, that's it for trending topics, guys. Let us know what you think on all our social media pages. You know what they are: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. My ear them have a new
So you're
one,
gonna,
Viber.
what is a Viber?
I don't know.
Okay.
About it. But we'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna change.
You're gonna
into
change
something
your
a little
clothes?
bit more.
Please. Because you just, yeah.